Okay, so I'm about to be cooking some gumbo today. I'm gonna show y'all what I did. First, I'm gonna make first I'm making some chicken and seafood gumbo. So I got my chicken. I cut up the chicken here. I got my onions. I got my sausage, beef sausage. Got my shrimp. I got a little bit of crab meat. I took a little bit out, and I got some in the sink too. I need to take that out anyway. I got my green bell peppers. I got my red bell peppers. I got my chopped up celery. Got garlic. And I also got my seasonings. I'm gonna use adobo seasoning. I'm gonna put that in the chicken as well too. I put some Lawry's seasoned salt, some black pepper, some Tony's, slap your mama, some Tony. I mean not Tony's. I'm sorry, crab burr, and I got my bay leaves at the end. So we're gonna be doing that. And yes, so I'm gonna be making some gumbo. I was feeling gumbo today, so this is what I'm gonna do. And then I also got my shrimp stock, my seafood stock. I'm cooking that. Turn that down to like medium heat because it's too high. But yes, this is what I'm gonna be doing. I was feeling some gumbo today, and I'm about to make some gumbo today. See, I seasoned my stock, my seafood stock. I used some garlic powder. Sorry, I used some onion powder, some Old Bay seasoning, and I put a little bit of this shrimp and crab oil because this is pretty strong. This thing is really strong. So if you do use this, just put just a little bit in it. I send like a drop in it because it is strong. So okay, it's got it smelling so good. So I'm gonna have that boiling. I'm gonna boil this for maybe about I say maybe about 30 minutes because it don't take that long because the shrimp skin is already turning pink anyway, so it's already cooking. So we're not gonna cook that long, and I'm about to get into this chicken. So I'm gonna cook the chicken. In the process of cooking my chicken, I added my seasonings, the onion powder, the garlic powder, I added seasoned salt, I added adobo seasoning, I added black pepper, and I also added some slap your mama seasonings in here. So I'm gonna let that cook till it gets done. My stock that is done. All I'm gonna do is just drain it and put it in this bowl, and then just throw all the other stuff in the garbage, like the shells and stuff. You really don't need the shells unless you want to put like the crab shells in your gumbo, but I chose not to because I got some more over there anyway. So that's the stock. Look how that stock looking. It's just so steamy and so good. It just looks so good. So yes, you're gonna use that stock for your gumbo to make your roll. And I'm gonna show you how to make the roll as soon as I get done with the chicken and the sausage. I'm gonna saute the sausage. The chicken is cooked, it's fully cooked. And I am sauteing the sausage. So I'm gonna cook that for about at least maybe about 10 to 15 minutes just to saute that to get it real good. Ooh, that smells so good. Oh my God, it smells so good, the sausage. The aroma, you know how you smell that aroma with the sausage? Like when you eat breakfast, like if your grandma or your mama made breakfast in the morning, that's how it smells. The aroma in sausage, beef sausage is really good, man. Okay, so in order for y'all and myself to make this roll, I added the vegetable oil, my Crisco, and then you're gonna also add your all-purpose seasoning. I'm gonna be using a cup of seasoning, and wait, hold on, let me get my spoon out so I can mix it very well. Cause you gotta know how to make this roll very well, cause it has to be dark. If you don't do that, then it's probably not gonna be a good gumbo. And that's how I learned it from other recipes, from looking at other recipes. So, I'm just gonna add my cup of flour in here. Put that in there. Okay. I'm just gonna add a little bit more, so that way it can thicken. This flour can thicken. So, show you guys this process because it's gonna turn into like a gravy. That's what it's basically gonna turn into. You know how you make gravy for like your smothered turkey or smothered chicken or smothered pork chops? That's basically how you make gravy, but they call it raw down there in Louisiana. I don't know why, but that's what they call it. So I'm gonna let that cook, let that turn brown, and I go to the next process in the next video. Hey, that roux is done, baby. I was smelling it in the living room burning. I was like, oh, let me get up in here and stir this thing up, because I forgot I put, you're supposed to put flour in it. You know, flour burns, so it's done now. So now I'm gonna just add my vegetables in here, and yep, smelling good. And added my vegetables in here. I'm gonna let that cook down, so that way it can get nice and good. Cooking down, got it on low. You don't want to have it on high, because you don't want to burn yourself with this oil in here. So it's cooking down. Look at all that. Cooking down, baby. It's looking so good. All right. That cooked down. I'm gonna pour my stock in here. Just pour a little bit in there at a time. To like add some chicken stock into it. I made my own chicken stock out of chicken bouillon seasoning, so I had to add like a cup into it because it was like really thick. So I had to add that, and then I had to add some more water. I might add more water into it anyway, just a little bit, just to get all that thickness out, because I don't want this gumbo to be too thick and not too watery. But yeah, the process is going good. So I'm gonna just add a little bit more seasoning to it. Let's put some of this Creole seasoning in it. Oh boy. Okay. Oh Lord. Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute now. I'm trying to open up this Creole seasoning and it ain't even working. Should have opened it up while I was recording. There we go. Okay. Put some of that in there, just a little bit. And then also add my Old Bay seasoning. I'm gonna add some Old Bay seasoning to this. And also some onion powder. And some garlic powder. Okay. Stir that up. Like I said, I'm probably gonna add a little bit more water into it, just a little bit. Just to get all that thickness out, because it's still a little thick. And I don't like thick gumbo. Really, I don't. Okay, so I added all my meats in here, the chicken, the sausage, the shrimp, all in here. It's not too watery and it's not too thick. This is how I kind of like it when I always taste the gumbo. So, yeah. So hopefully this turns out pretty good. I'm gonna let this cook until the shrimp turns pink. That's how you know that the shrimp is done. So once that turns pink, then voila, we're done. with the cooking. Okay, my gumbo is basically done. I just added the bay leaves on here so it can cook out. I'm gonna cook that out for a little bit, but yeah, it's done. I'm gonna try to skim this stuff out, all this fat and stuff. So I'm gonna try to skim that out while it's done. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, it's done, and I'm gonna cook my rice, and then I'll show y'all the later process. Okay, it is so done. I'm about to tear this gumbo up. Ooh, excuse the mess with the rice. I'm about to tear this up with this rice. It is about to be so good. Man, I can't wait to dig in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you got any suggestions or any comments, please let me know in the video. I will definitely reply back to you and maybe use your suggestions if it's good. So I'm about to dig into this, and I will see you guys next time.